Let's not reinvent the wheel. Maybe you've heard that before. But if English isn't your first language, you might be thinking, wait, what wheel? What does that have to do with meetings? That's the tricky part of business English. Idioms are everywhere, and they don't always make sense. In this video, you'll learn 10 powerful, polite ways to say no to a meeting invite, including a few strange-sounding idioms that, once you understand them, will make you sound natural, professional, and confident. I'll go through each of these 10 phrases, and what you'll get is the phrase, and then I'll show you the context and when you can use it. And if it's an idiom, I'll try to break it down and go into more detail and try to explain what the crazy thing means. And then I'll include a real example sentence, something that you could actually say and use it naturally. Okay? I'm making this video because one of my clients asked me a long time ago about how to say no politely. It is something that most non-native business professionals really struggle with. Maybe you feel the same. You want to be nice, but you don't want to go to the meeting. No problem in your native language, but in English, wow, so difficult. So join me as I go through these 10 phrases. Thanks for the invite. I won't be able to attend, but I appreciate you thinking of me. Now, this is a kind, respectful no, and it's great for almost all situations. Here's an example sentence of how you could use it. Thanks for the invite. I won't be able to attend, but I appreciate you thinking of me. Please keep me posted if anything important comes up. Now that's nice. I'm overbooked at that time. Please feel free to move forward without me. Now you can use this when your schedule is full and you're giving your team the green light to continue. If you get the green light, it means go. You can do this and go forward. Make sense? Unfortunately, I won't be able to join this time. Let me know if anything urgent comes up. Now, this is kind of a soft no that keeps the door open for the future for some type of important information that might come later on. It's a really nice soft no. A soft no is the opposite of a hard no. A hard no is no. A soft no is, well, kind of that type of thing. Appreciate the invite. Can we connect another way that's quicker or more focused? Now this is perfect. When the meeting seems like too much for the topic, maybe they want to meet for 3 hours or something, or they're demanding a one-on-one meeting and you think you could do this online in 30 minutes. But it's a really nice phrase to use if this is the situation that you're in. I'm going to have to take a rain check on this one. Let's touch base another time. So here is your little idiom check. Rain check. This is a strange term, but it's used all the time. It's really common. And what it really means is, no, not now. Maybe later. That's what a rain check is. Like, I'll use this in the future. I'm not doing it now, but could I take this opportunity to use it in the future? That's your rain check. Touch base is something I've talked about in different videos. And touch base is, let's reconnect soon. So sometime in the near future, let's talk again or let's message again, whatever it might be. So those are your idiom checks for here. Here's an example sentence. I'm going to need to take a rain check this time. I look forward to our next opportunity to meet. This one's not really in my wheelhouse, but I'm happy to connect you with someone who can help. Here's another idiom check for you. Not in my wheelhouse? What it really means is this is not my area of expertise. Somebody else knows it better. And when you want to use this, it's a great way to stay helpful without wasting your time and maybe even wasting the other person's time. Here's an example sentence of how you could use it. Yes, this is not really in my wheelhouse, but I will introduce you to Joe, who is an expert on this topic. I've got a lot on my plate right now, so I need to skip this meeting to stay on track. Well, here's an idiom check for you. A lot on my plate means I'm very busy. There's a lot of things here on my desk, on my plate. It's very honest, it's polite, and people can really relate to it. Here's an example sentence. I'm sorry, I've got a lot on my plate right now, so I'll need to skip this meeting, but I'll see you soon. Let's not reinvent the wheel. If there's already a process in place, I'm happy to follow it without jumping on a call. Here's your idiom check. To reinvent the wheel means to do something that's already been done and probably been already done well before. You can use this phrase when a meeting really isn't necessary because there's already a process that'll work or a plan. Here's an example sentence. This has been done a number of times before, so let's not reinvent the wheel. If we use the process we know that works, I'm happy to jump on a quick call with you. I want to stay in the loop, but I don't think I need to be in the meeting itself. Again, here's your idiom check. Stay in the loop means stay informed. Keep me in the loop. And it's a very respectful way to remove yourself from unnecessary calls. Here's an example sentence. I'd like to stay in the loop on this issue, but I think you have this covered and don't need me. I'll have to pass on this one, but I trust you've got it covered. Now, this really shows confidence in others while protecting your time and not making you go to some meeting. And as a bonus, this really builds trust and leadership presence where you're telling the other person, look, I trust you. You can do this, okay? Here's an example sentence. I'll have to pass on this meeting, but I trust you've got it all covered with your great plan. Saying no doesn't make you rude. It makes you effective. And these 10 phrases can help you stay polite, confident, and focused in your business communication. Which one will you try first? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share your comments, and I also invite you to learn your Business English Confidence Score. You'll find the link in the description below this video.